I've seen people do those like what's in my bag tags, so I figured I'd film a what's in my diaper bag. I actually have two diaper bags. One is my daughter's, and actually it's not really a diaper bag, it's more like her personal bag that she can take with her. She's potty trained, but sometimes she has accidents, so we keep an extra pair of pants in there, sometimes two, and usually it's less decorative than this. Like, we keep just plain, no design on them at all, so that way it fits or matches whatever outfit she's got on, and it's not too distracting from whatever top she has on. So generally they're just a plain pair of jeans in there, and I don't go through it every day, so that's why I like to make sure it's just a plain, you know, and sometimes we'll put 2 or 3 in there, and then we'll have like an extra shirt or 2 in case she spills something on herself, and then of course extra panties just in case, extra shoes in case she gets in mud or she pees her pants and it goes all the way down to her shoes. Socks, because sometimes we'll put a different pair of shoes in there. It just depends on the season. I guess I need to switch those out for more like a warmer shoe, but then we'll keep some snacks in there. That way they're in the car, and she's more likely to eat like chicken nuggets or something if we go and stop and get something for her. But these are always great because they can hold her over until we are able to go somewhere. So we just keep, you know, a little snack stash in here for her, and then like a sweater just in case it's cold, or you know, something happens where she needs to switch. We just keep extras in there for her just in case, and that's all we have for her bag really. But then it's easy for her to carry around, and it's her special thing, and she can lift it. My son's is a little different. His usually stays in the car unless we're going to like a hotel or something, but I always bring it with me. Like, I change it out every so often, and make sure that there's the right size diapers or whatever, and I'll take 1 or 2 diapers and the wipes out of it and put it in her bag when we go to like a restaurant or something, so I don't have to carry in his whole diaper bag. But like, you know, when we're on a long trip, I make sure this whole thing is packed, so that way I have it. And when he was first born, you know, they need their diaper changed a lot more often, so I would carry this in wherever I went. But now that he's a little bit bigger, it stays in the car except for like a diaper or 2, and then it's always with us. That way, if he has a big blowout or something, I can go into the car and get it. But there's always a pack of wipes, hopefully full, a nice big stash of diapers in his size, a bottle. This one's a little girly, but we didn't buy any new sippy cups for my son. We just used all the ones from when my daughter was little, and right now our long ones are missing the little handle pieces, so we're using that one. It doesn't really matter. Whenever we go somewhere, I always make sure there's a cooler with some milk in it so I can defrost it, and maybe a teether or 2, and I make sure that there is a bottle warmer in the car so I can defrost milk. If we're somewhere where I can feed him, then I'll do that. But, you know, if we're in a jam, like we're stuck in traffic or something and he has to eat, then I can just defrost a bottle and it's great. Always make sure there are bibs. Just like if we're going somewhere, if we're going to eat anything and there's a chance he might get hungry, I might pop one of these in the cooler or in the diaper bag with the milk, just so that if he gets hungry, he has that option. I pack a couple little toys in there to keep his attention, because, you know, babies get fussy and irritated, and a couple burp cloths, which he doesn't really need anymore, but I keep them in there anyway, just in case, because you never know. You never know what's going to go on and what you're going to need. This is from his old car seat, but I still keep it in there because, you know, if he gets cold, he's got an extra little blanket, even if it's just a light one, an extra pair of clothes, just in case he needs it. This, you're probably gonna laugh at me, but it's like all the samples that I've gotten from different things. There's little packs of wipes, so in case my big pack of wipes runs out and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no wipes, I actually have 4 packs of wipes, and they're like 10 wipes and 6 wipes in each, so they're always there for backup in case I need them. Breast milk bags, because there have been times where I've had to hand express, or like my sister ended up having a hand pump at her house and I had to pump, and I had nowhere to put it, but I did. So you'd be surprised how many times I've had to hand express, and that actually saved me by having bags. Breast pads, disposable are my favorite because you can always throw them away when you're done using them. So all sorts of like diaper cream, ointments, lotion, you know, just more lotion, ointment. And I know it sounds crazy, but like if you're in a pinch and your regular one runs out, these are always in there safe, and you know that, you know, you've got them in case you need them. Especially when you're on a long trip, or, you know, you're an hour or 2 away from home and you don't want to have to stop at a store. You're just at a gas station or something where they always overcharge, and you don't want to have to pay $3 for a little tube like this big of ointment. And I have baby wash in there because you never know when your baby's gonna have such a bad blowout that you're just gonna have to throw the whole baby away. So it's actually happened. My dad owns a mechanic shop, and my niece had the biggest blowout, and my sister was like, oh my gosh, she's like head to toe covered in poop. She was like, I'm gonna literally have to wash this baby, but I don't want to put it in the car seat. I was like, I got you. I have baby wash, because you never know. Like, I know it seems silly, but really, you never know. Lotion, because you never want a dry baby, especially if you have to give it a whole bath. More body wash. These are all like things that came with gifts. More lotion, like little gifts that somebody's gotten, or just the Target welcome bag has them. These things, which are also for bathing, like if you have a really big mess, but it's not quite as bad as needing a whole bath, but more than just regular wipes. These Johnson & Johnson hand and face wipes are really good. I have the medicine chart in case, you know, you have to give medicine and you're not sure about how much to give him. I have lotion for me, and I have a spoon. I always keep a spoon. If I use the spoon, I make sure to put a new one in there just in case the baby needs one at a later date. So there's always a spoon in there, no matter what, just to be safe. And like if I'm somewhere where I don't get the chance to wash my hands, like maybe I have to change my baby in the car, hand sanitizer, nipple cream, which I don't really use anymore, but I have it anyway. And because this is kind of like my personal purse, I also have deodorant in there because, you know, I carry that in my purse, so why wouldn't I carry it in there? But yeah, I always keep lotion and hand sanitizer and deodorant in case I need it. I also keep tissues for me, And usually I have a pack of boogie wipes in here too, in case there's like a really big snotty face. They're just gentler on baby's face. Maybe a lip gloss for me, and a hair tie. That is like always essential, especially if I break one. It's nice to have an extra one in there. And then I also keep diaper ointment, because you never know when you just get a really bad poopy or something and it really irritates your baby. You just need that extra protection in there. I also might throw a blanket over top of the diaper bag and carry it with me, because you know, especially right now with it being cold out, in the car seat he might need it, and then that way I can put it on top of him once we get in the car, and it's really nice to keep with you just in case. My daughter, she's to the point where she wants a blanket whether it's summer or winter or 90 degrees or 20 degrees, so I now keep one in the car for him and one in the car for her just in case. So yeah. No, I also keep some probiotics with me wherever I go. He doesn't get them every day anymore. He used to get them every day. So like if we were out doing something and I'd forget that I hadn't given them to him yet, I could just pull it out and give it to him. But now he doesn't get them every day, so like if I just see he looks more uncomfortable than usual, I might give it to him, and it'll help settle his stomach. His gripe water, which he doesn't get every day anymore, but you know, if he just seems like he's upset, I'll give him the probiotics and the gripe water, and then the gripe water the rest of the day if he needs it, and then Tylenol just in case. I don't like to hear my baby upset and uncomfortable, so if he's struggling and I know there's a way I can fix it, I'm going to. So yeah, that's everything I keep in my diaper bag. But like I said, now that he's a bit bigger, I don't carry all of this in with me. You know, maybe just a bib, the food, and a diaper or two wherever we go in, and I leave the rest in the car. If I know it's just going to be a short trip, I might even just leave everything but a diaper and some wipes, and then you know, come back later. If I know it's going to be a bigger trip or a longer stay somewhere, I might take the whole thing in, or I might take in more in his sister's bag. But this is always in the car just in case I need it. Everything's in here, so even if I take this into the store or wherever and I'm like, oh shoot, it's not in her bag, I know this is still in the car ready for me to use, and everything is there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.